weapons like blasters.
Hold for narration! You've made your way through Nectarine to the ancestral home of the House von Markham. Armed agents of the house are out in force in the roads surrounding it, and its citizens are uneasy. They avoid eye contact and move quickly about their business, giving you a wide berth. As you're escorted into the main hall, you're greeted by more agents of House von Markham, as well as a well-dressed human.
Claudia? Hello, yeah, Claudia.
PR-wise, Althena is a much better name.
Where have you been?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. I have traveled to Shards, and I have found a home, and I belong somewhere surprisingly other than home, than here.
Well, I know you don't want to be here, but we kind of need you.
I don't mind being here. I don't know how I can help, though. I mean,
you have to, like, Mother and Dad are fine. Xavier's taking all the forces have been marching, all the family. I don't know what's going on. Xavier's taking over the army. So he's marching.
Xavier is in charge of my militia.
Yeah? Xavier kind of a dumbass.
There we go.
So, Dr. Xavier, basically. Xavier's basically a link. Okay. Well, you know, Dad had to tell him he had to give something to do. You know, all he had to do was drink and fuck stuff and fight. So, why it is.
Are they all just on the bottom of
yeah.
And the other siblings?
Other siblings?
They're alright.
Yeah, they're cool.
Family's all over.
I mean, grandfather's up in the cap thing.
That's why I was a little why is grandfather still alive? He was old when I left home 30 years ago.
He put a book on us, so, like, hush hush. I mean, you can talk to him if you want to. He's in the East Tower.
He's in the East Tower?
Yeah. But you know how he is.
I know how he is. I know how he is. I know how this whole family is. I would definitely want to talk with him because knowing him, he knows what's going on, and he's just not letting you know.
Well, you know, he's a control freak.
I know.
We call him Dom Daddy for no reason. All right, well, I'll see you at dinner. I'll entertain your guests while you.
Okay, so they are true and trusted friends. So I think we'll be coming soon.
We already clarified that. No small
All right then. Grandfather's got one.
This is a really nice tankard. Hello. This is a really nice tankard. Thank you very much.
The hall is yours. Don't be that guy.
Making your way to the East Tower, 2 agents of House von Markham allow you entry. Note that as you enter the East Tower, you feel the light about you dim. Prime will not function within the East Tower.
I had that feeling, so I'm going up into the East Tower, already having an idea that was my grandfather. Okay, so I go upstairs, I would imagine, to get to the door, and I knock.
The door opens.
And I enter. What do I see?
You see Duke Invictus von Markham steps out of the shadows as you enter.
Looking exactly the way he did.
Looking exactly the way he did that.
Grandfather.
My little Claudia.
As much as I am happy to see you, I am also disappointed to see you. But I suppose that's something for later on. No, I have to know. You're a vampire, aren't you?
I am.
All my life?
Yes.
And father and mother, have they been turned?
They have not.
Are there plans to?
That is up to them.
What about Vigor?
Vigor has not.
Okay. I can set that aside for now. What is going on? Why why was I called? I've been gone for 30 years. I don't even know the political atmosphere or environment or anything. I haven't been a warrior for the last 20 years. I'm a healer now. I'm a first of a bar. I don't know what help I can be to you.
Your absence is the very reason I requested that Vigor find you. He is the only one in the family that I trust. Aside from you, of course. You were always my favorite. My little Claudia.
Why was I sent away?
That was not my decision.
Mother and father.
Yes.
Why would they send me away?
They do not have as long a view as I might.
So I was not sent away because I was born in Ixabar.
No.
It was not your decision.
No.
So I could have remained in the family.
Yes.
Okay, so you say that my absence from the family is why you called me back.
Yes.
Because you trust me and Vigor only.
Vigor I trust because he has always been here. The others have their own motives. I do not know exactly where they lie. You have been gone for so long. I know you could not be part of what has happened recently.
What has happened recently?
The cause of all this is that someone tried to seize Lord Arkvale's crown.
Yes, I figured that. Why would House Barney try to kill me?
All the houses are currently on high alert. None of them know who has done this thing. For over 2 ages, an agreement has held that no one would try to ascend the throne of Tarkalsis.
Right.
Someone has tried to take the crown.
And you do not know who?
We do not know who yet.
So basically, all of the houses in Tarkalsis are on high alert and they are distrustful of the other houses.
Your arrival they may have seen as us calling in for more reinforcements from outside.
Which was why they would attack. Just so that you know, we killed the head of Barney. But he left us no choice. He attacked us and was intent on killing me. And he would not reveal anything.
Unsurprising if he knew you were von Markham.
Right, and they did. I thought that their knowing who I was might allow us easier passage, and I was wrong. But fortunately, I travel with the company and a lot of smart people who got us through so that we could find you and the retainers you had set up on the road. Okay, so we have a situation where someone is trying to seize a throne that by agreement was never supposed to be seized, and that is cursed. Now, has anything happened directly because of that seizure, or is it simply that the word has gotten through that somebody is trying to take the crown for themselves?
Someone has tried to take the crown. There is always someone watching over it. All the houses watch over it in turn.
Right.
Whoever it was that tried to take it was thwarted, but the current defender was killed. So we're still not above assuming the person who was defending its house was actually behind it and is trying to throw suspicion off either.
Gotcha.
But
That makes sense. So whose turn in the rotation is it now to defend it, or is it indefensible at this time?
at this time, agents from all houses are currently watching over it for self-interest and mutual interest.
Yes, and that actually could work in everyone's favor for now.
The nobles of the Baron Throne have been summoned to Vostok by House Sturskrad.
Okay. House Blurskard? Oh my god, like, that place is really abysmal. So that's where everyone has been called to.
Yes. I would like you to accompany me. I need Vigor to stay here and watch over the family lands.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone else I can trust to accompany me to this meeting.
I have friends that will insist upon accompanying me. Do you have any problem with that?
Anyone you trust, my little Claudia, may come.
I haven't been called that in a very long time.
You will always be my little Claudia.
Thank you, Grandfather.
Thank you.
You'll have to excuse me a little bit. I have not exercised my nobility in quite some time. I feel a little out of my element at the moment, but I will certainly accompany you. I would assume you want me to accompany you as Claudia,
Yes.
not as the persona that I have taken on over these years. Okay, I can do that. When are we supposed to leave?
Within a masteron or so.
Do you have any idea what to expect when we get there?
I do not. I do not expect House Thurskrad to act against anyone directly, but they are a very old and very powerful family.
And they're a little bit
Yes.
I recall correct. I will definitely accompany you. I will be glad to, and because I have a feeling that if someone does seize the throne, it will not just remain within Carlson. That it will extend out to the other shards, and I'm settled where I am, and it's a place of chaos as well. I am curious how you found me, though.
You would have to ask Vigor. I knew if anyone could find you, he could. You two were always very close.
Yeah, I've always been a big brother. Okay. And Mother and Father are not involved in this?
Mother and Father do not even know that I have tried to contact you.
So they don't know that I'm here?
No. They are currently meeting with Xavier about marshalling the troops.
Can I just say, Xavier...
As the youngest, it is his right after you left.
I know, but... Alexander would have been a better choice. Hell, Cassius would have been a better choice. But it has been 30 years, and I'm certain that maybe he's grown. Maybe not. Vigor's reaction to my comment was probably not quite so heartening. But okay. Alright, so Vigor was the one that found me.
Yes.
Okay. I can't think of anything else to ask at the moment. It feels weird being home.
I'm sure it does.
But you and I have to talk about this vampire thing at some point. But not now.
Very well.
Okay. I missed you, Grandfather.
I missed you too, my little Claudia.
Okay. All right. Okay. House. What's the name of that house again? House.
Barney's?
No. The one that we're going to go see in.
Sturskrad?
I was just told they were gross. I just went with it.
It's Beal that
Oh
thinks
no,
that's candy
it
his whole
is
life. You
exactly
know that's
what
gonna
I
make
had
it sweet.
feared.
I might ruin the savoriness, so.
Oh yes,
No,
my
that's what they
grandfather
make
is a
how better
vampire,
they
and he
do
has
it.
been a vampire for my entire life.
No way.
Ah.
Does this mean that you are a vampire?
It's not for
Hey,
it.
hey, you don't look.
You don't inherit being a vampire. You become a vampire.
You hear it.
Have I
can talk
ever given you any indication at all in the time that you've known me that I am a vampire?
No, but that's
The long game.
I haven't seen you age.
He's doing the long game.
I mean, it has been
You're
3
adhered to my-
years, and I haven't seen you age.
I am not a vampire.
Dude, that'd be a terrifying mix, though, because if you take a vampire turns to ash, you choose an extra far, so again, fucker.
No, you have to go old school vampire where you just stake them to the ground so they can't get up.
Oh, okay.
Underwater.
You get head.
I'm not a vampire. All right.
That's what a good vampire would say, I would feel. I mean, I like this vampire.
Well, I mean, data point of one, but the one I've met didn't deny it.
Coming from a
What
vampire.
about the lower teeth? They could get longer. What I heard. Do other races not have teeth down there? Oh. That explains a lot. Ever see the troll or woman, you might lose some parts.
All right.
Twice.
I mean, the felines, they have the spikes on the D. We just have the other way.
Ignore the troll.
He's trolling. He's trolling, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's
Someone has attempted to seize the throne in Trimthorpe.
The
Ages.
the creepy throne?
The creepy throne.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
The Baron throne, as it is known.
Before the
Here in Carlson. You probably know the story. The king Soren Arkvale went mad during the Versailles, during the Civil War. Killed his 7 children. Because he declared himself ruler of all time.
Forever.
Forever and ever, he would be the ruler of Carlson.
Kind of Carol has some
He was killed during the Civil War. He was beheaded, but before he died, he placed upon the throne a curse, which was a crown for none or doom for all. Over the ages, the various houses of Carlson have watched over the throne to make sure that no fool tried to claim it for themselves. Apparently there was such a fool who tried. He failed, fortunately. The current defender died during that attempt, but he has not been ruled out as the one who tried to take over. So, my grandfather has asked me to accompany him in a mestrum to go to Glostock to meet with House Sturgard. Sturgard, where he has called the other nobles together. I would imagine to try and figure out what is going on with regards to the throne. As of right now, defenders from each house are currently watching over the throne, both to ensure their safety and to try and make sure that the attempt is not tried again.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Well, the fact that they're
The
trying to
reason
murder
that
all
my
things.
grandfather, that is because none of the houses trust each other.
And they think it's a power play by drawing you back to help.
Exactly. When they heard that I was in Roma, they thought that it was my family consolidating their power to make another attempt on the
And you pack heat.
To be fair, you did just like completely destroy any balance of power thing too. You got an extra one, you took away one there. I mean, House Barday was
They attacked first.
You guys kind of fuck things up.
So,
hey, that's what we do.
you want to go get your boat back.
Retaliation is
Beg pardon?
I keep on telling the sisters, you don't need to bring the boat back. The boat's there for a reason.
Okay, you want to take
Still
over
the
the
boat.
smaller towns than the
The
other
Barney
guys,
boat.
we would totally be down for
No,
helping that.
I don't care about the boat.
What about the town?
Leave the boat alone.
Just like
It
a
is so not
so much like
important.
a baby.
car.
God, fucking damn it.
I still can't get over grandfather placing him in control of the
Well, he's got a.
Dragon.
Let's pick a
Big
fight.
red dragon.
Well,
I hope it's something we know.
I know,
It's
he's
a little
fine.
weird.
But he's still a moron.
that means
And I
you should be
can't
on the
believe
front
that
lines,
the
not leading
Moose is
first.
That's a dragon.
The
ending
what?
on.
I can't believe
Bad
that the
spot
Moose
in
is
the dragon.
following. I
I
know.
think Dad is. You know to put what's his name in charge? Second in there.
Tashika, I think.
Alexander or Cassius?
One of our vassal houses.
Oh, okay.
Think gruff, big guy that takes no shit. Kind of
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Trust everybody. So I'm guessing he's doing the real things and Xavier's
Xavier's making like random speeches and
He's the figurehead.
She's a figurehead.
Yeah, good.
Random girls are getting tossed his way.
It just doesn't help to distract him.
I'm so glad he's not an heir to the house. So, in a nutshell,
Seriously.
he can't be an heir to the house. He's gotten off of one of the
Well, after
slaves.
the incident.
Ah,
After the incident?
After the incident.
but
What
so
incident?
I have told grandfather that I will accompany him. I did not commit any of you, but of course, if any of you would want to, bless
Gesundheit.
you,
Must be
would
covered
accompany
pond.
me. Bless you again.
Gesundheit.
This far.
Careful not to
You
choose
said in a
anyone.
nostrum?
Charisma might detract.
That's not how that works.
I know, but
I'm
take
gonna
the
write a
high.
book.
Uh-huh.
Guys.
Brian, he's like, do us a favor. He's like, work it out so that there's two different
I'm just
But
time
as I
frames.
say,
Take the high.
Which one was the book? You book?
Sort of dim.
I sneezed and he's like, don't sneeze on anyone, you're gonna infect them with vampires. I'm gonna write a fucking book for Jasper on how fucking vampires work.
Again, the stakes are high.
I should probably help you write what happens to fawns.
Yes.
Light sticks are
Jastry's big book of Ixophar vampires and fawns.
For dummies.
Let me show you to your quarters.
Even though
I am with you in
Each
solidarity.
room
even
comes
though you're
with
new
two
to
rooms.
I mean, you should help on this too, Waylon, from what
please,
I've heard of.
please.
It's in a,
Please,
yeah.
that's the
Sorry,
one I'm
it's
looking
in a-
for.
We don't have
And I'll
rooms.
get to
We
need
have
the light
They're
sticks.
technically not vampires.
Wings.
Light sticks technically aren't either, but it's
Seriously.
Close enough.
Which one?
yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's write a book.
Sticking off the water.
Okay.
Like,
Thank you,
about 2
Marcel.
weeks time, there'll be a book. There'll be a post on Jastrians like how to spot vampires for Jastrians. I mean dummies.
Look at the fawn. Is its eyes glowing blue? Run.
Run. And you might be already dead.
Yeah, because it can just sort of.
Look at the kitsune. You have no way to know. You're fucked.
How to tell if it's an evil fawn? Look at the eyes. Glowy eyes, light sticks. No eyes, twilight fawn.
Okay.
Or school. No.